What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Super excited about today's video because we're about to check out the last gun race. This is the Royal Navy's Command Field Gun Competition from 1999. But this specific video is a very short documentary, I believe, looking at the training and what these guys went to prepare for the final field gun competition. Now, we did see the field gun competition itself, or at least a part of it. I don't think we saw the whole thing, but we saw a part of it probably about a year and a half ago. And that's what got me interested in checking out this specific video, because I remember that a lot of people in the comments were talking about you have to see what these guys went through to prepare to get to that place of doing the actual field gun competition. Because the field gun competition,
brutal. It looks very hard.
It looks hard. It's incredible, knowing that at the time when we went in, we didn't know exactly how much those pieces weighed, but then we learned that they were very, very heavy.
Also, we didn't know it was the last one when we saw it.
Didn't. We didn't.
Which is crazy.
And so I think we're going to get a lot from this video, not only seeing what they went through to prepare for this, probably not just them, but every year when they were doing the competition, they all had to go through the training to get to that place, because obviously it is a brutal competition. It is incredible, the strength and just the abilities of these guys.
Another day on Whale Island.
Okay, stand by, breathe in and out, and in and out. Portsmouth Field Gun Crew, ho! Steady double, march! Breathe easy!
Started released 27 years ago. To the limit and beyond. Wonder where this is.
Portsmouth, that's what it said.
Oh, okay.
It's strictly men only. God here is the #1 trainer, Chief Petty Officer Pat Patilla.
Go out, back and home, clean, give steady drill. Don't chase nothing, just do your job and do it deliberately. In your minds, run out. Happy? Yes, sir!
If they don't do as the trainer tells them, then they do get hurt, and they get hurt because they're throwing a ton and a half of equipment around at speed, and they're putting their body in the line. They volunteer to do that, and that's what field gun's all about.
Is this their full-time job as training for this?
It's a tight
Probably right now.
orgy of aggression, violence, and inhumanity.
I forgot how insane this is.
Yeah.
18 men working as one, a well-oiled machine.
18 men.
Over 1,000 carefully rehearsed drills.
Wow.
Timing.
1,000?
Oh my gosh, so much could go wrong.
Yeah.
Alone weighs as much as a car.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Much as a car.
It takes 3 months of intense training to learn
That's
how
it?
to make this look easy.
Okay.
I would have expected longer.
Imagine that, though. This is their full-time thing for 3 whole months of intense training. And I'm guessing that some of these guys are going to be some of the guys that don't make it. They go through all this training, and then they ultimately probably don't make it.
Wait, this is just the part where they're trying to qualify?
I don't know that. I don't know that, but it said that. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to see some of that.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if they've already qualified.
Yeah,
this might be the team.
It may be. I'm not 100% sure.
Wow.
Mistakes are measured in blood. Portsmouth
Oh my
A Crew's
goodness.
team captain is Nasty Neil Jones.
Nasty Neil.
It must make you a better person, because there's self-discipline you have to instill into yourself. This is the ultimate. It's the best leadership course in the Navy. You can't do any more than this.
Another field gun veteran is Kerry Packer.
Without, sounding arrogant and that, you've got to have something special inside yourself to be able to pick yourself up and go again and again and again for an 8-9 week season.
A season.
Have just one purpose.
Almost like a sport.
To win
Yes,
the
it
Royal
is.
Tournament. But
Wow.
always losing an option to their arch rivals, the Fleet Air Arm and Devonport.
Oh, yeah. I just realized it's going to be multiple teams within the Royal Navy.
Yeah, competing against
each other. Yeah. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For the fastest time, right?
Yeah. I guess so. Wow.
sense of rivalry is so intense they even trade nicknames.
The Oggies, because they eat lots of pasties and they're fat. That's the Devonport. That's the Devonport lot, yeah. And the Waffles are wet and flipping useless.
And that's the Fleet Air Arm.
That's the Fleet Air Arm, yeah. Hey, no!
Barry Homer is the #2 trainer for the B crew. They're the spare parts for the A
Look
crew.
at that.
Portsmouth's
That's
motto,
incredible.
to the limit and beyond.
Yeah, if you got stuck under that,
There's a modicum of pain that you have to go through. I mean, nobody carries 120 pound on the shoulders and doesn't feel any pain. Doesn't
Right.
matter how big, strong, fast, athletic they are, they're going to feel pain.
Yeah.
I've known guys run with breakages and amputations.
Oh
and
my
been back on the track in a fortnight.
Really?
It really is self-motivating. It gets in your blood, and it, you know, that's the way you react
say
to it.
back on in a fortnight,
So what? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. What is? Oh, his quads or something.
Oh my gosh.
After every run, the men come here to the sick bay to see their agony aunts. Bad backs, torn ligaments, shredded muscles, ripped abdomens.
Oh my
Eat and drink
gosh.
field gunner. How painful is it?
Probably very painful to a normal man.
You're going to carry on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is like a little keepsake that the boys like to keep. It's a stitch board. So, say, for instance,
Stitches?
Ginge Fulham B crew guy, he's had 11 stitches so far this season. Danny Manners, who's A crew, he's had 19. And
Oh
so,
gosh.
I think we're pushing towards 100 at the moment. So,
I don't do well with that.
Quite nice figure.
Looking at the sick bay this time of morning, it's packed, isn't it?
Well, you look at the physio. It's hardly surprising, is it?
Oh my
No,
god.
Wow, these guys are
We've got
beating
knocks and
themselves
stuff,
up
and
over this.
You just take painkillers if you need a rub, get a rub sort of thing, you know.
Rob De Silva started life in the A crew, but was forced out through injury.
The gun trapped my leg up against the wall, caused internal bleeding inside, which they cut there to release the pressure. Here, when you're trying to get on the track, you've got to do everything to try and get back early.
You must have been gutted.
These guys are like legit athletes.
Yeah.
Like
Beyond.
yeah, athletes that their sport is very, very, very hard and intense, and the very fact they like are sitting there like doing all this like rehab to get back into the sport that they're training for, it's really incredible.
Wow.
When it happened, though.
Yeah, well, virtually nearly gutted, but just one of them things.
It takes 9 months before each man is physically strong enough and mentally prepared for the field gun.
Wow.
9 months.
Having lost his place in the A crew, Rob De Silva is planning a comeback into the B crew, but there's already someone doing his job.
At the moment, I think that I can do a better job than the guy who's in there, but so does the guy who's in there. So I'll do anything I have to do to get in and keep the other guy out. And that's just to be a reserve.
Wow.
The injury that he got was at this point here, where he was jammed between the hole in the wall and the breech.
With what? The cannon itself?
It's kept him out for 2.5 weeks.
Your body will do whatever you tell it to, within reason, but it's the brain whereby I am scared of that now.
Yeah.
I would bet.
They all know what happened here, so they're thinking, you know, is he going to do it again?
Because we slowed down, all right, we lost the impetus going through. You've got to allow your wheels to get through, otherwise you've got nothing to put on. You see what I'm saying?
I just need a few of these under my belt, because at the moment it's just going like that. And then once you get that sorted, the more I do, the better I will feel.
To regain his confidence, Rob has to repeat the maneuver that crushed his leg time and time again. They do several runs a day.
Everything is at speed. You notice that? All the exercises are very fast.
Against their arch enemies, the Wafus and the Oggies.
That's incredible, because I was noticing that when I was seeing them do the weightlifting, and they were going super fast doing the weightlifting. Just
Which makes sense, I guess, because
this is a time thing. It's supposed to be speed, so they're supposed to be moving this weight at a fast speed, and so it makes sense that they're training
your muscles
to go fast, very fast, lift weights at a fast speed.
Yeah,
that's pretty incredible.
It's part of a long tradition that the Navy should be flexible and able to fight on land as much as at sea. For example, Nelson lost his eye fighting ashore in a campaign where he just dragged the guns with his sailors over very heavy terrain. And of course, it came to its height in the Victorian period when the Navy was used very much to help the army in campaigns all over the world, and often that help was given by fighting ashore with guns. The great and famous occasion was, of course, the siege of Ladysmith in 1899 during the Boer War, when the guns were dragged into Ladysmith at the last minute and saved the day by the sailors.
Wow.
So this started in 1907, the competition.
In 1913, it had become part of the Royal Tournament, celebrating the qualities of the men who built the world's greatest empire.
The field gun run is very much part of an old Navy, a Navy that needed a lot of strength, a lot of hard will in times of trouble. That's really not part of the Navy today. So I think that it's fair to say that the field gun run has come to the moment when it's good to say goodbye to it.
Wow.
That's sad to me. Because, I get, in practicality nowadays, or even in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, it got to the point where it's not necessary, but it still, that sentimental,
that tradition. It's a tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love having traditions. I love seeing traditions stay, the same. And obviously things change in the military, the technology and whatnot. But it's I don't know. I understand, this is it's a very hard competition. It's a competition that people could get hurt.
Yeah.
Obviously they have training or even maybe in the competition itself. But
But it keeps the grit alive.
It does.
It keeps the fight alive, so to speak. And,
there's something about it keeps that spirit alive.
Yeah. I don't know. Sad.
Yeah.
The crowds still come to Whale Island. This is one of the most important days in any field gunner's calendar.
Sam, how are you?
I'm well. You?
At this present moment in time, a little bit delicate.
Shirley, Sam Clues, yeah.
There he is.
There's me and Ginger Turner, look.
That's right.
And Alan Crosby.
Aww.
Well,
the glory days.
Passed away.
Yeah, he died not long ago. Trev, he's now a millionaire, lives in Uruguay.
Today is the day that most field gunners despise. It's reunion day, where all those legends of days gone by come down and tell you how bad you are and how good they were. Basically, reunion day, they all come down, 2 weeks before Earls Court, see how things are going, give us a bit of support. Verbal. The longer the day goes on, the beer flows and the louder the vocal support gets.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
goodness.
Struggle up. No, 1, 2, 3. Right.
Bad news, that is.
Go, Poppy!
Bang, bang. Well ahead.
Wasted! Bang!
You missed out.
Sorry for that at last.
The decision to scrap the field gun has already been made. Officially, it's still a secret. Everyone here is talking about it.
Is it a secret at this
So
point?
they knew ahead of time.
I think when they told us it was all finishing, you know, it's like a stab in the back, isn't it?
It's got nothing to do with money. It's manpower. They just can't get people. I mean, Fleet Air are rubbish this year because all their guys are out on aircraft carriers. And I mean, you're talking highly skilled people now. I mean, what we used to do, we were all gunners. Most of us were seamen and gunners. I mean, these guys, they're working computers and they're putting fuel into rockets and God knows what. Well, yeah, there ain't no bloody guns anymore.
Yeah.
The Royal Navy says
There's that.
It's a lot less physical.
At this level.
This is Brickwoods. They do it in their lunch breaks. That too, they say, helps build teamwork and leadership. And it has some other similarities.
Oh!
It's fantastic fun. I think the teamwork is excellent, the camaraderie that builds up. I think also one of the main reasons for me is the sort of respect and the trust that you build up for people, irrespective of rate and rank, is great.
I thought it was only men.
It is the field gun competition, but this is something different. This is like what they still do, or at least at this time, on lunch breaks and stuff.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Don't get any qualities whatsoever in Brickwoods compared with Command Field Gun. All they do is young, inexperienced men running up and down the car park, changing wheels. That's not Field Gun. All Brickwoods is men doing what Sea Cadets do.
Brickwoods?
They've got Wrens doing Brickwoods. That's not to be. But it may be the future of Field Gun in its name. It won't take or replace Field Gun. Nothing will.
But it does appeal to some ex-field gunners, like Stuart Moss.
It's a shame Command Field Gun's going. It really is. Just the traditions that go back to 100 years ago. But I'm pleased to hear that they're keeping this going because it keeps a bit of Field Gun there, even if it's not the real thing.
Yeah, I see that.
Confidence is high. Only way to keep it there, clean run out. Confidence is good with you. Confidence in each other. All we should be thinking about now, first action.
It's what's kept me in the Navy for a long time. I've been in 35 years now, and 25 of that I've been doing Field Gun.
Wow, that's a long time.
Every year the Navy get better men back at sea having been to Field Gun. And you can ask any captain of any ship who his best men are on his ship. If he's got Field Gunners, they'll be part of it.
Crews, stand by!
They definitely are strong. Got a lot of fortitude.
Grit.
Yeah.
Despite his injury, Rob De Silva is fighting for Ginge Fullen's place in the B crew.
Dog eat dog, and I really hope he doesn't get it, and he thinks the same.
They're fighting for the same position?
On B team, not even the starting team.
So that goes to show you not everybody here is going to make it.
Their future in the last gun race will depend on a decision by the number 2 trainer.
To see a grown man cry is commonplace. It gets to be a very, very emotional sport. Field Gun gets in your blood, and once you've had a taste, it's there all your life.
Look at the dude, man, his neck.
Field gunners say no injury is as painful as not running at Earl's Court.
Aww.
It's difficult because I don't want to wish bad on him, but then again, I don't want him to do too well either. So if something big and heavy fell on him, I would be all that upset. But he's got a bad hand, he's got stitches in his finger, and he can't hold on to the traver all that well. So that's pleasing.
2 days ago, the gun was doing a run up and the gun ran over the foot. And consequently, I've got a couple of fractures on the foot. I'm still running.
Wait.
Hopefully the pain will subside. If not, they've got some good painkillers on the market.
He's going to do it anyway.
The damage that he does to himself, I think it's totally absurd.
What does it mean to him, do you think?
Well, at the moment, everything, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's no other conversation.
Wow.
But, no, it's the last one as well.
Yeah, that's true, man.
It's a pride thing, really, isn't it? Very proud.
Wow. So this guy had the how much does that thing weigh? I don't even remember. It weighed a lot.
A car.
Yeah.
The weight of a car.
And that ran over his foot. And because it's like a car is big, and if a tire runs over your foot, it can hurt, it can cause damage, but it's dispersed more. But this smaller thing packed more weight per foot.
Square inch or whatever, yeah.
And so I can imagine oh my goodness, that had to hurt. But I also see what he's saying, that...
With it being the last one.
Out of all the times you're going to have some big issue like that, this would be the worst time. Because you've been wanting to do this, and then all of a sudden the last one, you might not be able to run.
Yeah.
That would be devastating. It would be.
And all that training.
Field gunners' wives stand no chance in the face of the men's obsession. Most elect to join them, helping out where they can. For a total of 4 months, there's no room in these men's lives for any normal human activity.
The guys lead such a physical life down here that the sex life, etc., goes out the window because they're dedicated to field gun, and
they're putting all their energy towards it.
At the end of the day, the only thing they're doing is resting and for the following day's activities. So, your relationship at home goes out the window, really.
So the wives come on down and just help out.
It's quite hard for the wives because basically the men don't have sex and things like that. Is that true?
Well, perhaps he doesn't. I can't know. I don't know what he does. We still manage.
Meanwhile, Rob's done all he could to prove himself a better man than Ginge Fullen for that coveted place.
Well, I think the decision's been made already, hasn't it? Really, by virtue of that. I mean, technically, Fullen's the better man by virtue of the fact he's been in longer and worked with Smith longer. Yeah. But for sheer strength, De Silva gets the nod. It'll be a sad loss to lose Fullen because he's been a good, he's 100% a good crew man. But, no sentiment involved, is there?
Rob's place is assured. For the trainers, though, the work carries on, trying to find ways to shave off precious seconds on the running times.
He's got to clear that before he can even think about getting his 10 foot out. That's a better sequence, look. That's a better sequence.
I'm trying to find fault on video now.
What's micro field in now, isn't it? Yeah. That'll frighten them to death at Earl's Court, man. Frighten them to death.
Wow.
The men arrive 3 days before the Royal Tournament opens.
I bet it's a very emotional feeling knowing it's the last one.
What happened to your eye? Got myself shaving.
Waiting for them are the Devonport team.
Walk in the park.
Yeah. Who's Portsmouth? Sorry? The Nerves, another crew.
Portsmouth hold the world record here, 2 minutes, 40.6 seconds. Devonport, though, are confident.
I wonder how much that weighs.
Very well,
looks like a lot.
Tremendous times, and at public run week past Thursday, we did a better time than the Earl's Court record.
Just check that board. Competition starts Tuesday. No, 2:40 doesn't mean anything, does it? Competition starts Tuesday. All right, and they haven't seen us yet.
They'll have to fight very, very hard to beat us this year because we're in a very, very good position. And I don't give a damn what they've done down there. There's 3 teams up here. Portsmouth will be successful. Devonport will come second, and Fleet Air on will be third. Remember where you heard it first.
While rehearsals are in full swing, the government finally announces the scrapping of the field gun.
So this is where they announce this to the public.
Just a few days before.
Preparations for the last run continue.
Wow.
They'll spend the next 2 weeks living in improvised barracks.
Wait,
2 weeks? I thought it said they came 3 days before.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And the Royal Tournament is also being scrapped.
Wow.
The reason for both decisions is manpower.
We do have a great shortage in the Navy today. We've got a lot of manpower that is short, that they're a very great stretch, and it is, I'm afraid, too much now for the Navy to bear. We have in the field guns, we have about 160 personnel tied up for nearly 3 months. So you're tying up, a large amount of ships companies
that is a lot.
in that field gun. So it is extremely expensive.
No real surprise, was it? They made up their minds. Come out with all the looks that they normally come up with when they make a decision like that. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Well, I think the Navy's going to suffer a lot because of it. The calibre of men you're going to recruit,
I mean, that's
I think, is already
true.
taking a dive because of the way society's gone. They're weaker, smaller, less motivated people than they were, like us. And unfortunately, that's going to reflect in the Navy. What's the people that leave after? Guy knife.
Ian Gelboy Rembridge, or Remy
Gelboy?
to his friends, is one of 4 men all
Is his
from
hair?
the same ship
Maybe.
running with the Portsmouth field gun. While they're at Earl's Court, their ship, HMS Fearless, is moored up in Portsmouth
HMS
Naval
Fearless.
Base.
It's been
Wow.
getting more and more difficult over a number of years. As ships have less and less people in their ships' companies, of course, every single person counts even more than they have done in the past. And it may well be that the very person that the field gun team want has a particular trade or specialisation that we would miss.
Remy is a specialist in sensors and communications. While he's away, his colleagues have to share his workload.
What does it mean for you personally in your department?
In the department, it means I lose 25% of my leading hands.
That's a big
that puts
deal.
The rest of them
Wow.
under strain for doing the work.
Yeah.
And on the section that the field gunner works on, in this case, it reduces the manpower by 50%, which leaves 1 man on call 24 hours a day.
That's it. Oh, wow.
For over 100 years, the Royal Tournament has been the shop window for the armed forces. It's the first race. Pompey against Devonport. For the physios, it's just too painful to watch.
For the physiotherapist?
They lose
Oh,
by
yeah,
23
sure.
seconds, a huge margin.
Too painful to watch.
For the captain, Neil Jones, things go from bad to worse.
Oh no.
Oh!
Clinically, he's dead, but he's resuscitated, hospitalised, and out of the team.
Literally?
Oh.
In the B crew, meanwhile, the broken foot hasn't been healing all that well.
Okay, that's a big deal.
For an X-ray again today, and they've picked up.
I did not realize that.
I don't either.
And a depression in my shin bone,
Oh.
basically. So just go out and do the runs, rest it in 2 weeks, and it'll go into plaster in 2 weeks. Haven't come this far to give up now.
Oh my
But
gosh.
despite their injuries, over the 2 weeks of races, they go on to take the B crew trophy.
Wow.
Outside, the Royal Navy is projecting its new image. It's more about hard wiring than hard men. The recruits of the future come from a very different world. Ex-field gunner Tom Foley ran for Portsmouth in 1965.
Before, they used to have the field guns on display, so they could actually see them with the weights and that sort of thing. But they don't seem to have that now. But here, the youngsters
Much more
are out to see the
technological.
high-tech stuff. This is what gets the youngsters interested in the Navy and eventually joining the services.
We are looking forward with modern ships, modern sailors who will be fit and will be equally good at teamwork. But the 21st century is what we want to show to the public. This has been a wonderful time at the Royal Tournament, and for many, many years now, people have been coming here and seeing what we did in the past. We want people to see what we do in the future.
I mean, I see both sides of
Old
it.
field gunners came from around the world for a special parade.
Aw, that was nice they did
Organised at the
that.
request of the Queen. 8 bells were sounded. Aboard a ship, that means the end of the watch.
Aww.
Right, solidarity now, isn't it? It's the final chapter. Go out and enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, f***ing enjoy it. Happy, lads? Yes! Let's f***ing go then.
So this
For the
is the
very
18.
last run, all the field gunners donned black armbands. They were disobeying strict orders.
They were disobeying orders.
At one of their worst at a tournament. Devonport swept the board and they set a new world record.
Wow.
At the end of the race, hundreds of field gunners poured into the arena.
Aww.
And in front of the royal box, they unfurled banners.
And I got chills, actually. Just like
I know.
end of an era, obviously.
I don't remember what their time was.
Devonport.
I don't either.
All around it. And the 1999 Devonport name will be on there forever.
It's true. We're going to win
before,
one.
if courage, stamina, leadership are the wrong image, then I'm obviously in the wrong job.
Guys, respect
Yeah.
to these guys. They were
Yeah.
tough.
It is
tough,
it's
to say the
really
least.
sad that
Yeah.
it came to an end.
Yeah, you know, as I was seeing those kids in there looking at where he said the guns had been replaced by what is basically technology. You know, I got to thinking about, you know, where we've come in the last 27 years.
Since this. Yeah.
And I'm thinking that the technology comparatively to even 27 years ago is just so much more advanced. And, you know, they were right about the fact that everything was changing.
Yeah.
And I think this was the time frame where it's like there seemed to be the major shift.
I mean,
the 90s.
2000 was the switchover
That's
to
true.
like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that's true. But guys, I'm glad we checked this out. You know, this definitely helped us see the gun race from a perspective we couldn't have known of by checking out the little bit that we saw of the actual competition.
Yeah.
We got to see how like incredible it was.
How insane it actually
But we didn't get to see
Yeah.
kind of what these guys went through to train and what it really meant to them emotionally, you know, and we got to see that here. And so definitely thankful we checked this out, guys.
And a little more about why they ended it. And, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, I can see both sides.
Yeah.
One thing I do wonder, though, is yes, you don't have to be as physically tough nowadays
Because of the technology.
Because of technology. But I do wonder about, like they were saying, the caliber of mental toughness, you know, that this fostered that you don't have as much nowadays.
Because this type of training did foster that.
Yeah.
You know, and you need these hard trainings, which they go through. You know, the military goes through, you know, their boot camps, which are,
Yeah,
you know,
it's not
long and
easy
tough,
by
and it's not
any means,
easy.
no.
But when you have extra stuff like this, it just created an extra, like, you know, way to produce that grit, you know, or instill that grit. But here's the thing.
I will say though, the amount of like soldiers that, well, I guess they wouldn't be soldiers. Our Navy
Sailors.
Okay, I will say the amount of sailors that this took to pull off, and then what happened to them during, you're basically taking a lot of them off the market to serve going forward. So, I mean...
Yeah, but that's very true. But I was just going to say, I think that a lot of the people that would have wanted to do the gun race in the first place, those same types of people are still people that would gravitate towards the military in the first place.
Yeah,
people that would have the mental fortitude to push through adversity and all that type of thing.
Never give up.
But I can see both sides. I can see why they had to, while they felt like they needed to end it, because it was taking a lot of resources that these people had to leave their post to go and do this, to train for 3 months. So, but it is a shame at the same time. Like, I love things like this, and I would love for traditions to be able to continue. But guys, let us know in the comments what you think we should check out next. Stuff like this. We really like looking at, like, I don't know, competitions, like military stuff like this. It's really interesting. So if you have any recommendations, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. But I think that's it for us today. Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey. Until next time, peace.